allegations true that you were secretly a lizard?
What if I told you 13 million Americans believe that this country is secretly run by reptilian people?
She had a massive coffee.
I don't know what that means. I'm made of questions. What, how, why? And most importantly, are lizard or reptilian people actually real? Before I try to find these lizard people for myself, I think it's important I learn the history of this. So it all starts with a man named David Icke. This guy was a soccer player, and then he started making conspiracies. He wrote a book in 1998 called The Biggest Secret. I feel like if you're titling a book The Biggest Secret, it can't be that big of a secret. But this book had one important thing in it: lizard people. And this is where this conspiracy starts. He believes they've been influencing people and controlling people for thousands of years with the one and only goal of world domination. So where did these lizard people come from? He believes they came from the Draco constellation, a constellation of stars. It looks like this. He says they can shapeshift, mind control, have good hearing and eyesight. Do lizards have better hearing and eyesight than humans? Not better than me. So over the years, this has developed so much, and people have caught videos. Celebrities' eyes morphing, faces shapeshifting, and even spitting out venom. But before searching for these lizards, I need to figure out who is accused of being a reptilian person. So I brought my friend, who's the biggest skeptic I know.
It's me, a guy who doesn't believe in anything.
Celebrities who are 100% for sure lizard people. The first one we have is George W. Bush. People believe he is a lizard person. Here's why. Internet videos claim his eyes change shapes.
Hey, look, it's kind of a funny line, let's face it. But God, I said to myself, how sad for our country.
Wait, I kind of saw it. Look at his eyes. Like in the middle.
Kind of a funny line, let's face it. But God, I said to myself,
This is so fucking stupid.
So you're saying George Bush is not a lizard?
No, I don't think he's a lizard.
And before getting into the crazier video proof of lizard people, this one is really convincing. This is a literal lizard from the best mobile game ever, Raid Shadow Legends! I travel a lot for these videos. I'm even about to go to the Capitol to find these lizard people. And I get bored a ton on the plane, or car, or wherever I am. But recently, I haven't been bored, because I've been grinding Raid and defeating the lizard men, just like I hopefully will be doing in real life. I used to think this game was just a meme, but it's actually really fun. It has crazy good reviews, which makes sense because it's a great game, and they're always updating it to make it even better. I mean, you can play it anywhere, PC, phone, and it's cool because I do a lot of folklore content.
Is this really a chupacabra?
And they have a ton of folklore creatures, and even other things like ninja.
The Saber Fade, meme is, dude, it is still massive.
And you can literally get him for free, one of the strongest legendary characters, using code Ninja Returns. I mean, you should give it a try. It's a great game, and it's absolutely free. It's in the description. Click the link and download it. And now it was time to look over more proof. The Clintons, Bill and Hillary Clinton, shapeshifting.
What is this, a Marvel movie?
During a Labor Day campaign rally in Cleveland, Ohio, she had a massive coughing fit.
You said 13 million Americans think that?
When I stop the lizard revolution, you're gonna be really embarrassed, pal. Barack Obama, good hearing and eyesight. What else has good hearing and eyesight? Lizards. The British royal family, Taylor Swift.
Oh, I went to her house recently. This is Taylor Swift's house.
I am seconds away from entering Taylor Swift's mansion.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Did you see any scales, any lizards? Like lizards crawling around the ground?
No, I didn't.
This one might actually convince you.
There's gotta be some sort of explanation for why your pupils dilate, but let's say there isn't. Then I feel like it's just editing.
Tell it to the judge.
What judge?
I love Paul Rudd.
Youthful,
ageless appearance. Oh, guess how old he is. How old would you say Paul Rudd is?
40 something.
55.
Wow.
This picture.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, maybe not if you're a lizard. He makes a lot of jokes about his non-human, like how he looks really young.
As someone who doesn't age, is that scary for you to watch?
weird, you don't seem to age.
It's the secret to your eternal youth.
Look at his eye. Tell me that's not the eye of a lizard. Are we seeing the same thing here?
No, we're not.
We looked over a ton more until we got to the main lizard. And And I personally think their leader, the lizard leader, Mark Zuckerberg. Hop into an imaginary world with me real quick, just theoretical. If these lizard people did exist and they wanted to control the world, they would want to control politics, like celebrities, like have influence, and social media. Mark Zuckerberg. But okay, there's lots of videos of him being like weird and robotic.
Because you're human, and I was human. I am human, still.
Nice. What else is coming? Oh, I love Beat Saber. Lay it on us.
Are the allegations true that you are secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no on that. I am not a lizard, but you know, keep the high quality comments coming in.
It's a bit awkward sometimes.
Look at this.
Are the allegations true that you are secretly a lizard?
Where's he looking off to? So what it looks like to me, I'm just gonna break down how I see it and you can tell me after. Okay, go ahead. So I'm thinking he's like, Mark, are you a lizard? In his head, he's like, yeah, I am a lizard. Wait, hold on. He's like, okay, I'll just say yes. He looks over to his team and his team's like, no, Mark, no, don't say it. And then he's like, no, I'm not a lizard.
He's just an awkward guy.
This might convince you. Okay, well, how do you explain this one?
After learning about them and finding out who the lizard people were, my goal was to find someone from each of the categories: world leader, celebrity, and Mark Zuckerberg. First plan was to find a political leader to see if they might be a lizard and question them. But before that, I wanted to see if people in the area knew about this or maybe knew a reptilian person themselves.
Do you guys believe that lizard people are controlling the government?
I don't know what that means.
Probably, I don't know.
No, we don't. You really believe that?
I heard people believe in it. We're trying to ask around.
Human is created in God's image and likeness. Do not turn your body unless you're God. Only God can turn, and God created us.
But maybe there's like also lizards.
No.
I don't know if I'm at liberty to tell you.
I'm not allowed to talk about anything like that.
Oh, okay. All good. So that's a maybe. Definitely a maybe.
They are lizard people taking over the damn world. Joe Biden's definitely a lizard.
That's what I'm...
What you right? Listen.
It seemed like people didn't know much and thought I was joking, but no. Now it's time to go into the Capitol, into the White House, to find a politician for myself. At least, that's what I was going to do. And then a certain ex-president almost got assassinated, which is insane. And obviously, after that, everything was closed or blocked off.
I've seen like 300 black SUVs.
I really couldn't do anything, so I was forced to move on to the next plan, to see if any celebrities from the list could be reptilian people. And I had the perfect one in mind, Paul Rudd.
So you might be asking, how would we get in contact with Paul Rudd or anyone that knows Paul Rudd? Well, my friend actually met him. Preston. Hi, Preston. So I'm here with Preston.
It's me, Preston.
He has no idea. You met Paul Rudd. You met Paul Rudd.
I did meet Paul Rudd.
I just have a few questions about Paul Rudd. Anything weird about him? Anything weird?
I was very nervous. Huge fan. One thing I did notice was skin complexion. 10 out of 10. He spoke with Bob Iger before me. Bob Iger is the CEO of Disney.
Another powerful person. Those powerful people like to stay together, I've noticed.
Yeah, and they were laughing a lot.
Would you say, was he a good listener? Could he hear you pretty well? Like, was his hearing good?
Yeah, the question I asked was pretty insane.
I don't know how good of a look you got at his eyes. Are they green?
We looked at each other like
were his pupils more like, you know, more like this, or were they more like this? Oh no.
But again, it was brief.
Well, I gotta be completely honest with you. Yeah. I think Paul Rudd might be a lizard.
What?
Alright, so obviously there's not enough proof Paul Rudd is a lizard. So I moved on to Mark Zuckerberg. I thought I'd go with the video of Mark. You could argue, yes, he gives an answer, but something seemed off. So I went to a certain website and I found this guy that will interpret body language, insights into their true emotions and intentions. So I messaged him, hey, can you tell me if he is lying when he says no? I think he's really a lizard, and I want to know if he's telling the truth. P.S. Please don't tell anyone if he is lying and that he is a lizard. The fate of the world could depend on you. And I waited a little bit until right now. It looks interesting. Dear Groovy Gavin, I analyzed Mark Zuckerberg's body language in the video where he tries to convince the audience that he's not a lizard. Based on his nonverbal cues, I can provide insight into whether he's lying or telling the truth. Number 1, eye contact. Throughout this video, Mark Zuckerberg did not maintain consistent eye contact with the audience, which is generally a negative sign indicating lying. Number 2, Zuckerberg's facial expressions are mostly relaxed during the video. Number 3, body posture. His posture is uncomfortable and closed, and there are signs of defensive or closed gestures. Number 4, vocal cues. A high pitch may indicate tension, or filler words like and oh. Okay, this is the meat. Come here. Based on analyzing his body and language cues, it seems like Mark Zuckerberg is probably not telling the truth when he denies being a lizard in the video.
No way.
That's crazy, he actually said this. Yeah. I can't believe... Guys, this is kind of a little bit crazy. I don't know how valid this guy was or the statement was, but with all the information we got, it's time to break this down. The first thing... 12-13 million Americans believe in lizard people. And after doing more research, people found out that this article was fake. That's not a true statistic, but people obviously still do believe in this. Especially David Icke, the main guy who started this conspiracy. He's still alive today. Couldn't contact him. There's a lot of controversy I found out with David Icke. A lot of people believe he created this whole lizard thing because he's anti-Semitic. This is kind of crazy. He accused mostly Jews of being lizard people, but there's still the videos. The eye shifting thing, if you go to the actual videos and not the ones on TikTok, it's edited. There's a few videos that are very odd that are not edited, like I believe the one with Obama's security of the guy's teeth. Almost everything we looked at is fake. If you have any proof of lizard people, send it to me. I'll post it here somewhere. But with all the evidence that I gathered today, do you think lizard people could be real? I'm also paying people to clip my videos. I just paid a guy $250 to literally just take a clip of my video, tag this. Every single week I'm paying someone $250. Could be yours. But comment down below, what mystery, what adventure, what quest should I go on and solve next?